AITA for not telling my SIL about the life insurance policy my brother left for me. 7 years ago, my brother, Alan, made a seemingly rash decision to marry someone pretty suddenly, January. From very early on, they had issues that she often brought to everyone. This is not how our family operates, and if I am being honest, she made everyone extremely uncomfortable multiple times by airing her grievances to anyone who would listen. Nothing major, no abuse or cheating or anything. Despite that, my family was warm to her because really it was Alan's life and decision. We accepted her and her child from a previous marriage and were thrilled when they welcomed a child together. I say I'm confident that, at the very least, Alan was leery of her because he called me out of the blue to remind me I was the beneficiary of his insurance policy, and that he'd like me to use that money to create education funds for the kids. This conversation took place 2 years ago. Well, Alan died in an accident about 3 months ago. I went through the process with the life insurance company and submitted all needed paperwork, and everything seemed fine. I 100% intend to abide by Alan's wishes. Everything was okay with Jan until recently. Jan started acting outwardly hostile, accusing my and Alan's mother of stealing Alan's money. Jan, likely with the urging and help of a third party, went digging into information about life insurance and learned that there is a policy. Though she could not get additional info as she is not the beneficiary, this appears to be where and when she decided to start acting hostile. She is outwardly confrontational to my mom. I attempted to sit down with Jan and explain things with the help of a translator, believing that perhaps a language barrier and a lack of understanding of how these things work were creating problems. She is not originally from here. She went off screaming about how she's his wife and the money is hers and my mother is stealing from her. I tried to explain that my mother has nothing to do with this and I'm not stealing anything. She wants to hear none of it and seems to waffle between the theory my mother forced my brother to make her the beneficiary or that there is no beneficiary, in which both are incorrect. Mom has nothing to do with it and I am the beneficiary. She also does not find it acceptable that this money will be going toward the children's educational needs. I don't understand why. She stormed off. I was mortified by her behavior. I left, apologized to the translator, and haven't attempted to speak with her again, although I've seen the children for already scheduled events. Several people have mentioned Jan perhaps being concerned about finances. Her finances are fine. Additional funds have been dispersed to her and will continue to be. The children are in no danger, nor is she. So, am I the jerk for not sharing this information with her initially?